好，各位同学晚安。今天晚上晚饭完之后，立刻把《The Catcher in the Rye》的进度改一改。上次到了37页，我们空讲到37页，我们今天把后面3页从38到40页讲完。好，大概利用5-6分钟的时间啦，15分钟太久了，5-6分钟差不多。正常念的话，就是轻松随性念的话。好，我们从复习一下，我们上一次到了 He stuck all the commas in the wrong place。我们这次从后面那一句 He was a little bit like Ackley 这边开始。好，我就直接开始。He was a little bit like Ackley that way. I once sat next to Ackley at this basketball game. We had a terrific guy on the team, Howie Coyle, that could sink them from the middle of the floor without even touching the backboard or anything.Ackley kept saying the whole goddamn game that Coyle had a perfect build for basketball. God, how I hate that stuff. I got bored sitting on that washbowl after a while, so I backed up a few feet and started doing this tap dance, just for the hell of it. I was just amusing myself. I can't really tap dance or anything, but it was a stone floor in a can.And it was good for tap dancing. I started imitating one of those guys in the movies, in one of those musicals. I hate the movies like poison, but I get a band imitating them. Old Stradlater watched me in the mirror while he was shaving. All I need is an audience. I'm an exhibitionist. I'm the goddamn governor's son, I said. I was knocking myself out.Tap dancing all over the place. He doesn't want me to be a tap dancer. He wants me to go to Oxford, but it's in my goddamn blood, tap dancing. Old Stradlater laughed. He didn't have too bad a sense of humor. It's the opening night for the Ziegfeld Follies. I was getting out of breath. I have hardly any wind at all. The leading man can't go on. He's drunk as a bastard.So who do they get to take his place? Me. That's who. The little old goddamn governor's son. Where did you get the hat? Stradlater said. He meant my hunting hat. He'd never seen it before. I was out of breath anyway, so I quit horsing around. I took up my hat and looked at it for about the 90th time. I got it in New York this morning for $1. You like it?Stradlater nodded, sharp, he said. He was only flattering me, though, because right away he said, Listen, are you going to write that composition for me? I have to know. If I get the time, I will. If I don't, I won't, I said. I went over and sat down on the washbowl next to him again. Who's your date? I asked him. Fitzgerald? Hell no, I taught you. I'm through with that pig. Yeah? Give her to me, boy.No kidding. She's my type. Take her. She's too old for you. All of a sudden, for no good reason, really, except that I was sort of in the mood for horsing around. I felt like jumping off the washbowl and getting old Stradlater in a half Nelson. That's a wrestling hold, in case you don't know, where you get the other guy around the neck and choke him to death, if you feel like it. So I did it.I landed on him like a goddamn panther. Cut it out, Holden, for Christ's sake, Stradlater said. It didn't feel like horsing around. He was shaving and all. What did you want to make me do? Cut my goddamn head off? I didn't let go, though. I had a pretty good half Nelson on him. Liberate yourself from my vice-like grip, I said.Jesus Christ, he put on his razor and all of a sudden jerked his arms up and sort of broke my hold on him. He was a very strong guy. I'm a very weak guy now. Cut out the crap, he said. He started shaving himself all over again. He always shaved himself twice to look gorgeous with his crummy old razor. Who's your date if it isn't Fitzgerald? I asked him.I sat on the washbowl next to him again. That Phyllis Miss Bate? No, it was supposed to be. But the arrangement got all screwed up. I got Sauce Girl's roommate now. Hey, I almost forgot. She knows you. Who does? I said. My date. Yeah, I said. What's her name? I was pretty interested. I'm thinking Jane Gallagher. Boy, I nearly dropped dead when he said that. Jane Gallagher, I said. I even got up from the wash bowl when he said that. I damn near dropped dead. You're damn right I know her. She practically lived right next door to me the summer before last. She had this big damn Doberman pinscher. That's how I met her. Her dog used to keep coming over in our... You're right in my line, Holden, for Christ's sake. Strahlater said. You had to stand right there? Boy, was I excited though. I really was. Where is she? I asked him. I ought to go down and say hello to her or something. Where is she? In the annex? Yeah. How she happen to mention me? Did she go to BM now? She said she might go there. She said she might go to Shipley too. 好，我们很快到40页了，花了大概6分钟啊，很快很随性的念，这样子。那同学就先就是可以配合的播放的练习试试看啊，这种朗读。然后如果有问题，我们后面我会用空白空空的时间、正音的时间我再来讲解内容，然后再来做正音跟连音这样子。好，我们今天就先到这个地方，感谢大家，晚安。